I love bananas. Well, at least somebody does because they started a cryptocurrency to sell bananas. Actually, mainly to fund a banana farm, a banana plantation. But man, what an interesting idea. You think it's going too far now with the ICOs, or is this a good thing? I'd like to hear your opinion. So the ICO is ongoing. If you do invest in it, you are allowed to visit. So you basically win a trip to Banana Coin Plantation. On their website, you can see somebody who did visit that invested. They've been cultivating for a few years, and they decided to start a plantation. And then, so in June they started a plantation. In September of this year, so in June 2016, they started a plantation, and then September of 2017 they did their pre-sale, and they're having their 4th stage of their ICO until all the way through March, or yeah, and then they released their token in 2018. But the banana coin is supposed to peg 1 kilogram of bananas. So I really don't know how this will work out. It won't be one of those coins that will be volatile. It will be more like a currency backed by an asset, like a usable, edible asset, kind of like the currencies in jail, where you use a can of mackerel or a thing of peanut butter. It's a currency, you can trade it and buy things with it, but ultimately at the end of the day, it can be eaten. So it's to try to get bananas in the Asian market. Is this exciting? Are you surprised? Maybe some younger generations will be into this one and might invest in it. I don't know. But people that aren't into bananas, there's a lot of people out there that don't really, not really into bananas. So those people probably won't invest in this coin. We're going to do our token review as a second part to this. We'll just get our news done now. It's too much to do together. So what is Spank Chain? Spank Chain is an ICO that's trying to revolutionize the adult entertainment industry, basically porn, and put it on the blockchain. So there's been companies that done this before, but just in the payments method. They're actually trying to have a network. So we'll see how this goes. An ecosystem. It's a blockchain-based ecosystem. Spank Chain should become a lot more popular. Only time will tell. I think it could work, but there's some things that are not for the blockchain. So they might just be trying to buy people's hype, buy into the hype of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. They might be trying to capitalize off that, because things like porn should not be on the blockchain, because people like their privacy, right? And blockchain is very transparent, and it's an open ledger and database for anybody to see. So we don't want our history on the blockchain, our porn history, that's for sure. So we'll see. If you're interested in that, you can read into it. I'll put these articles down below. So Bitcoin.com wallet causes controversy among cryptocurrency users. We've mentioned this a couple times, but here's an official article talking about it. So You know, it's not just a couple of crazy people. This is an actual problem. You know, when people interview Roger Ver, he shrugs it off, but it's actually a problem more to new users and beginners. So don't send anybody to Bitcoin.com. And this is part of the reason that people are calling it Bcash now, because it's confusing for new people getting in. And ultimately, if we call it Bitcoin, we know that they want to take over the name. So very soon, the word cash will be dropped. A lot easier if we call it Bitcoin Cash rather than Bcash. There's a lot of controversy going on right now. So yeah, Spank Chain had its ICO October 31st. They will follow the Gnosis example and use a dual generator usage token model. So their token is Spank Chain and our usage token is Booty Coin. Spank Chain will mint a finite supply, which is a lot. That's a lot of coins. It's 1 billion coins. There's too much coins. But I think they want their users to probably seem like they're not spending a lot of money on porn because it's free anyways. So why would they? So it makes sense. You know, you want it to look like you're spending a cent or two if you're going to spend money on porn. So that might be why they did it. But again, their booty coin is what people will be using to buy the porn. I'm not sure how this will work, but it's interesting. It is interesting. I'm not going to go into it too much, but there are some other articles here on Medium, and I think I put one down below. If not, I'll throw it there soon. Litecoin. A $400 investment into Litecoin in February 2017 is now worth over $10,000 today. I bought probably, when I first got into Litecoin, it was about, yeah, $4. Actually, it might have been around $2. $2 to $4, $6 max. And I bought, when I got into Litecoin, there was basically just Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin, and maybe I think I remember Ripple, that I knew of anyways. There was a couple other ones, small ones, but those were the main ones. And then they just started being banged out like almost like memes tokens. So basically, people are saying this is very encouraging and inspirational. I don't see $10,000, but that's maybe because I sold most of them too soon. I don't know. I remember at one time I didn't have very many, but then I bought some again, holding them, and then I got anxious again and sold them. So if there's one thing I have learned, it's not to sell. But I know I did make some good money on Litecoin. My accounts were worth a couple $100s in the beginning, and now they're worth in the double-digit thousands. I don't have a lot of. I've made some bad decisions and had to learn a lot of mistakes learning trading, day trading. But now I'm prepared to be more successful here in 2018, as well as probably most of you are. So this Reddit post here is talking about ARK and how it's a lot of people's #1 coins and why. So people are saying, I hold ARK not because of any of their fancy cross-chain whatever, but because it's distributed proof of stake. Over time, people are going to realize that proof of work mining is exceedingly energy efficient and can't be a part of the future, in which there will be global warming, etc. Just, it's bad for the environment and costs a lot of money. ARK is one currency that already has it figured out fairly well. Ethereum probably will soon. These blockchains seem like the future. Yeah, Ethereum right now is proof of work, meaning it has to be mined, but they're moving into proof of stake, which is, holding coins generate more coins. So just basically they're released slowly over time. This combination with Arc, VM, and push-button deployable blockchains are going to make Arc a powerhouse. When it's fleshed out, not only will Arc make for a better potential global currency than Bitcoin, thanks to its 8-second block time, but it also has the same functionality as ETH, just without the insane levels of bloat. Of course, it's still too early to say whether or not Arc will achieve its goal of mainstream adoption, but out of all the projects that I've looked into, Arc is the only platform that excites me with its potential, the same way that Ethereum did when I first found out about it. So here's some inside knowledge, guys, and some hints. Don't just blindly buy coins that have good names and that are doing well now or that are in the green today. Actually look at solid tokens with solid technology. So I've just recorded the Waves platform beta client 1.0 video overview. Get a great look at the new Waves client before public launch in a couple of weeks. So basically, this tells us that Waves will be going up in value, most likely due to some new releases. Top venture capitalists says cryptocurrencies could be worth trillions of dollars. And so this top venture capitalist here is talking about why cryptocurrencies are and could be worth trillions of dollars combined. So he's not saying that we're there yet. There's still a long way to go. But basically, it's just good news for long-term holders. Or just confirmation of what we already know. But there's so much noise and drama out there that tries to make us doubt our decisions and our holdings. So one way to make sure you hold is if you have a token and you're planning on holding it, keep it in an external wallet or keep it off of exchanges, and then you can't really sell it that easily, right? So because over time you start to look at the fact that it's not doing much and then decide to sell, and then right after I've sold many of coins like this, they go up, they jump up, and I was right. I just doubted myself because, and especially if you watch the news, you're going to doubt yourself. So he even mentions it, Jamie Dimon here, the CEO of JP Morgan, who believes it's a fraud. So I'm just going to read this paragraph. Wagner is not alone in being bullish on cryptocurrency. Ronnie Mose of Standpoint Research told CNBC he expects Bitcoin to be worth at least $1 trillion in a few years. Hedge fund manager Michael Novogratz said that the market cap of cryptocurrency could be $2 trillion by the end of 2018. Of course, there are still the naysayers like Jamie Dimon. Global cryptocurrency crackdown sparks a search for safe havens. So basically, it's speaking about New York and how basically for this cryptocurrency derivatives fund that was getting set up, they weren't allowed to do it in the United States or New York because of the laws they passed recently. And why do you think they passed these laws in New York, in New York City, where the stock exchange is? Because this is the biggest threat to the stock market and the stock exchanges. So basically Wall Street. This is the death of Wall Street, and we see that, all younger generations are investing in cryptocurrencies and not stocks. It is the way of younger generations, and this is why they are attacking Bitcoin and making it difficult. So it's very easy to start to see these patterns and start to recognize. But if you don't have the other side of the story, you just believe that it's getting regulated and banned because they're illegal or they're doing something bad. Or my mom today, I mentioned I bought into Bitcoin when it was $400, and this is Canadian, and now it's $1,400 or $14,000 Canadian. I'll say it again. I bought in at $400, and now it's $14,000 for a Bitcoin. So what did she react with? She said, yeah, until it drops. Until it drops all the way down and you lose it all. And I'm like, why do you have to be negative? And she caught herself and said, well, that's what the news says about it. And I explained to her why the news benefits from saying that, and why they're saying that, to give her more of a perspective, basically. So now we have blockchain music startup Voise is now a member of the Ethereum Enterprise Alliance. So this Switzerland-based Voise had only just launched its hotly anticipated platform a month earlier in October, when it revealed ongoing application to achieve full membership of the prestigious EEA. So I guess this gives them credibility. So Voise seems to already have had their ICO. So it's on cryptocurrencies exchanges, including BitZ, Coin Exchange, and Livecoin. There's also something called AudioCoin that some big artists are releasing albums and accepting AudioCoin and cryptocurrencies for their album. And when you buy an album with the cryptocurrency AudioCoin, you get free audio coins. Or when you use Bitcoin, any cryptocurrency, to buy these albums, you get free audio coins. So yeah, we have Voise right here. It's worth $0.009 US. Very good price to get in right now. They're going up a little bit, and now that they just joined this alliance, this Ethereum alliance, don't be surprised if it starts doing well, and that hopefully if we see some other proof, and in the charts we see proof too that it's going up, it could be a very good token to stock up on and buy lots of, because of how cheap it is and the use case it has. We have here Latium, crowdsource the future, direct the internet to your cause. But we're going to do the second part of this video, the second half, just on Tokensville, so we won't go into that too much. You don't understand Bitcoin because you think money is real. An article here on Medium basically outlines Bitcoin is an illusion, a mass hallucination. No one hears. It's just numbers on cyberspace, a mirage. Insubstantial as a soap bubble. Bitcoin is not backed up by anything other than the faith of the fools who buy it, and of the greater fools who buy it from these lesser fools. And you know, fair enough. All this is true. What may be less easy to grasp is that US dollars are likewise an illusion. And so this goes out and explains that US dollars are not backed by anything. And I know the people watching this already understand this, but this might be a good article for you to share to your family or friends. You know, maybe share on your social media. So we have ETHConnect. I just made an account. The link is down below if you'd like to join our team. We will be releasing news and updates whenever something happens here with Ethconnect. Ethconnect, since the ICO, has went up from 0.05 cents to $5. And if you could, as you can see, people are even selling them. If you try to buy them through someone on Reddit, they're $9, $10, and $11. So they have went up, made people 1,000 times their money in a month. So this is one of the most successful ICOs. It took Ether to do this about a year. So, you know, these lending ICOs are very strong and very fast to make your money back. As we saw with BitConnect, there is some evidence that this there are some similarities to Ethconnect and BitConnect, and we'll go over that in depth in another video. But basically, this person's showing that they're paying almost 2%, so they're showing in about a day what they made off of their 354 Ethconnect. They've made $50 already, and they are so $20 on a $1,000 loan. And so yeah, it's 2%. It's pretty good right now. So now's the time to get in before, you know, the wave, and before everyone gets into this, as we saw with BitConnect and any of these lending platforms. It's when getting in early that is the most beneficial. So with that being said, we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, night, whatever it is.